Morning, everyone, for the briefing on Thursday, the 7th of September. So high pressure continues, and we're left with a pretty stable day today. Interestingly, they've painted on this trough line out to the west, and as we'll see in a minute, there is some instability over there, but still very hot and stable, and very, very slack winds where we are at the moment. Going ahead, tomorrow, very similar picture. And as we go further into the weekend, these fronts start to make their way over us. Looks like we'll have a bit of a change of air mass as we go into next week. Winds today, as I mentioned, very slack, with picking up a easterly flow with a little bit of the southerly component at about 5 to 10 knots at Lasham. No more than that, certainly. Current tap pick is just showing that instability out to the west, but relatively clear over us at the moment, with just some low haze which will be burning off over the next hour or so. And looking at the rain radar, we can see that instability out to the northwest, but that's going to be tracking slowly west all day, so that's not going to cause us any problems, and I don't think it's where people are going to be going today. All right, your public forecast is showing a very sunny day. Temperature peaking at 28 degrees, with a very light wind all day, strongest really at the moment, and pretty much negligible as we go into this afternoon and this evening. Visibility a little bit poor to begin with, and slightly improving this afternoon. But certainly flying yesterday, there wasn't much of a horizon, and I doubt that'll be much different to today. Humidity very high at the moment, with that sort of low-level mist, but reducing over the next few hours. Okay, so GFS is showing potentially 29 degrees in our area, with 30 degrees just to the east, and actually 31 degrees around London, with dew points at reasonably split down at sort of 15, 16 degrees. So if we can break the inversion and actually get going, should be a reasonable thermal top. Yeah, currently fairly misty outside. Current temperature is 19 degrees, with dew points at quite close to that at 17. Dave Masson's forecast today, he's quite optimistic for today compared to the next few days and the few days we've just had. He's showing potentially 3,500 to 4,000 feet if we get to 30 degrees. And he's also been saying recently, if it gets to 31 degrees, it could be quite good. Best area, west of East Anglia, up in that direction, probably where it's a little bit warmer. Okay, your flight distance for today on Top Meteo is as shows. Not stunning, but better than we've had over the last few days. Your site forecast is showing thermals just about starting by about midday, but a little bit better by 1 p.m. 2-knot thermals up to about 3,000 feet. So it looks like we're probably going to need about 29 degrees or so before it actually gets going. This is showing, 29.2 degrees here, where the thermals actually start to go to 3,000 and are reasonably usable. So it's going to be a bit of a slow start, and it's going to have to heat up quite a lot before we get anything out of it. Okay, no TAMs. There are just a few to be careful of today. 24, article dropping at Abingdon. Also article dropping at South Cerney, both with a 3 nautical mile radius. Western on the Green is active. That's not a lot else that's going to affect. There's a couple of fly pasts around. 35 up here, if you can get that far. There's some more article dropping with a 5 nautical mile radius at Sculthorpe, Norfolk. But that's probably all that's going to affect. There is an air display down at Goodwood, but I don't think people are going to go south today. Okay, operationally, it's going to be the same as the last few days. Set up on 09 with the winch cables on the south side as normal. They may be brought to the south side of the gliders. We'll leave that decision up to the winch drivers. I'm not going to say we need to grid today. I think if people do want to go flying, it will be probably after midday, and I expect you'll just come along one by one. So just bring your glider to the launch point when you want to go flying, and we'll launch you from there. But don't bring it too early, please, and leave it parked up in the way. Okay, no jet movements that I've been notified of, so it should be quite a nice day. See you on the airfield. Bye for now.